Okay, so Gideon loses 16 honour in his passion.
I didn't.
That'll hurt you come the end. You're no longer notable for your honour. Because you're a traitor. The judge, of course, will be Uther.
Yes.
He will be the judge, jury, and... Well, he won't be the executioner. He's got somebody for all that.
I fully expect Arya to die now.
So, you are ordered to arrive at Tintagel and put forward your best story.
Alright.
I am so glad I have an orator to sit. I have
Can I roll compose?
Not just yet. Yeah, we'll get to that. So you're met at the castle gate and escorted in by the porter and several heavily armed guards. Sir Barristus greets you with icy formality and orders his squire to show you to your quarters. He says, Sir Knights, remain in those rooms until you are summoned.
I will chill in my room until I am summoned, continually chewing on my fingernails.
Yeah. As you head up, you're met by Sir Ilad and Bishop Roger. These are these are Earl Roderick's men.
Oh.
Is he a Jolly Roger?
They've been sent here to give you legal advice.
Earl Roderick is our liege lord. He's the Duke of Salisbury.
Yeah.
So they begin to question you about what happened. So can we have a truthful check of everyone?
Truthful check.
Honest? Honest, you mean?
Honesty, deceitful? Yeah. It says truthful, deceitful here. That's
Pass.
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 What was it? Sorry.
Truthful or
honesty.
Oh, honest, deceitful. Oh, that's a 10-10 for me.
That stupid, that dang druid let us off the dry.
And you've been questioned individually, by the way.
Oh, I passed my deceitful. I failed my honest and passed my deceitful. So I was ensorcelled by Merlin.
Yeah,
Merlin cast a spell on me.
So Cassius, can you make your deceitful check? So you failed your honesty? You failed, so you can choose which way. Are you going to be honest or deceitful?
Or are you going to just tell the truth but exaggerate it a little bit?
I'm just going to say what happened. I'm not going to exaggerate or anything.
Yeah, so honestly,
we've always been told to aid Merlin.
Yeah.
So
I mean, this time around, I think it's best we did not blindly charge the people coming through the woods. Right?
It's a good thing Rob is dead.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is probably a good chance to have an intrigue check for everybody.
That is...
Okay.
Yeah.
Fail.
Nope.
Fail by 2. Damn.
No clue.
We are the least intriguous people ever.
Oh, that could have helped you as well.
I am rolling shit.
You
Actually, is it worth coining? Will we be getting into... Oh, no, that's gaming knowledge.
If it wasn't...
I'll blow a coin on this.
Okay.
And pass.
Excellent. The servants are talk to Sir Merrick. Apparently the other group of knights is here. They were also set up by Merlin, and you were able to inform Sir Elad and Sir Bishop Roger, and they go to talk them, get their story as well.
Oh, yay. So,
yeah.
Good job I did that.
Yep. That will help.
Yay.
Yay.
Okay,
We're not the only people on the chopping block.
Yeah. You're allowed to move into like a communal room, which is kind of like you've basically got like a small living room in this tower with all your small rooms.
Roll gambling checks.
A black-robed monk with a Roman tonsure walks into the room. He has a single church servant with him and carries writing implements. Good day, gentlemen. I am Father Davies. I wish to speak to you. And I'm a lady. Sorry, my lady. I didn't recognise the armour. And you wouldn't be armor at this point, so ignore that.
Yeah.
I'm just
Recognise
thinking already.
checks.
Recognize. Pass.
Right, okay, no one else has to bother rolling then.
Alright.
Father Dewey is a smart, thoughtful, and fanatical member of the church. He's established several monasteries where no alcohol is allowed. He also has a slightly high death rate at those places, but medieval period.
Of course, what can you do without alcohol? How else are you going to purify the water?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why it survived. If you drank the water, you died.
Yeah.
Well,
He's widely known as the Waterman because of this. And he begins to talk to you. So, why did Merlin recruit you for this task?
Because he thought we were easy marks. Because we've
Why-
served him.
Why does Merlin do anything? Like, we were probably in the area and available for his schemes.
Well, we have had dealings with him before when he had us fight a giant without any warning and fight a mystical four-armed death knight without any warning. Merlin's kind of a dick looking back on it.
And also, we were there when he was collecting Excalibur. Or at least I was there.
So he's involved you in magic in several times.
More or less like he's involved us in in being muscle for him several times.
Was this of your own will?
It was more of, oh my god, why is that thing on fire? Why is that thing trying to attack me in the face? Also the fact of, I am the archdruid.
Yeah. Well, I believe that I was serving my king by helping his advisor.
Yeah, yes, he actually explicitly said that we should act in the name of the king. So.
In his name of the king, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's writing stuff down.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't personally care for his methods, but when he acted as the king's advisor, I was obliged by my loyalty to my liege to aid him as long as I did not do anything against the church or my king.
What did he exactly tell you of this task he wished you, this latest task he wished you to perform?
follow me.
Stay here. Follow me. Stay here. Slow down anyone who came by.
Did he tell you why?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
He writes this down. Well, he asked you a few more questions on particulars and stuff like that. What did you do when the knights turned up?
We did not charge them. We actually, since we recognized them, we recognized who they were, and then we were like, "Oh God, we've been had."
I invited them to a game, but that was before I recognized them.
And then we rendered what aid we could to rectify the current situation. But
We assisted.
He looks at when Sir Gideon said that. He looks at him with some sadness. See, you have not converted. Your god's time is over now. But thank you for your opinion. Although it says here, he's controlling himself here and refraining from trying to convert the pagans. So after a while, he leaves. He thanks you. Leaves you alone in the room.
It depends. Actually, all this depends on how pissed Uther is at this moment in time.
I'm sure he's in a great mood.
Yeah.
Having his stolen.
His son and heir's been taken. He'll be fine.
He has.
Yeah.
He has the.
He's not a vindictful and angry man at all.
Take him out hunting. He'll be great.
Well, the thing is, it just gives him more reason to shag his lovely wife.
Yeah, bear in mind, the first time he shagged his lovely wife, he was disguised as her actual husband.
Yeah. Well, what can you do?
Try not to get killed in treason trial.
Yes, try not to get killed in treason trial. Best thing not to do.
Okay, so we'll move on to the trial. You're kind of moved in. Of course, you're not in shackles at this point. You're knights. They don't have to restrain you. Your honour does that for you. But Uther walks in. He's flanked by Duke Ulfrus and a Bishop Dubacarius.
Can I have a look?
1 second, I'll post it.
Wait,
in
Macarius?
chat.
What's Macarius doing here?
Dubricus.
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 Yeah.
Same thing.
So
He's being a badass. That's what he's doing.
those two on his right. On his left, Igraine is dressed in mourning black. Sebastian.
Morning is in M-O-U-R.
Yeah. As in, my son is dead. Has been stolen. I'm in mourning. Sebastius stakes the charge, and he asks, on what basis do you call this treason? Sebastius, recites what happened, that you openly admitted to Merlin having told you to slow down, how one of you attempted to mislead them, the group, but only his keen eyes spotted it. Who's got a phone in the court?
Oh, he said silence all cell phones in the court.
And now it has gone to the point of.
This is not going well.
Parody.
Yeah.
This is not going to go well for us.
No.
I imagine.
Thanks, Arya.
You're welcome.
Then turns to you. Are these charges true?
Okay.
This will be another round of honesty checks.
Well,
since honesty,
Another round of honesty checks.
Yeah.
I'm famously honest, so Sir Arouse is just going to fall to his knees and say, "Yes, my king. Through my ignorance, I have failed you. My life is forfeit to your whim."
We're all basically on that same chopping block.
Yeah. We did not know what Merlin was up to. As soon as Sebastius revealed himself, we helped him every way we could. We never meant to commit any offence against your royal person, etc.
Yeah. So Barris confirms that everything you said is truthful. So, yeah. But once you've spoken, Igraine leans forward to the king and hisses, "They stole my baby. Kill them." "Soon enough, my queen. We must follow procedures." He kind of pats her on the shoulder. "Okay, everyone with lust or amour, Igraine, make me a check." You might be losing a point in this.
I don't think I need to, do I?
If you haven't got it, don't roll it.
Pass my check. Or wait, what was the check? What was the base thing for?
Love Igraine. Or it'll either be love Igraine or amour Igraine.
I know, but what was the base thing?
It depends. It was a random roll.
Shoot, do I have that here?
You should have it written down. If you haven't,
here we go. Lust Igraine. Yeah, I passed it.
If you pass, you're still madly in love with this woman who's trying to get you killed. If you fail it, you reduce it by a point. Because she's not that nice.
And if you're Arya, you don't have it.
Yeah.
If it's Arya, do you gain it now?
Depends how evil you are. So, he turns to you and says, "So, what do you have to say in your defence?" At this point, Bishop Roger steps up and begins talking in flowery legal jargon, stating that they're enchanted by Merlin, who moves in mysterious ways.
Ipso acto, therefore, lots of Latin.
Yeah.
This all might actually be carried out in Latin, in fairness.
Probably.
Yeah.
Wait, I have read Latin.
Yeah, that's because Latin will probably be the language we're all speaking in.
Yeah.
Yeah. And various forms of hard to understand English.
Yeah. Well, it's not quite
English. Most Old
yet.
English is based off of Saxon, and we definitely won't be speaking that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But you'll have Roman in there, so you have the Latin, but you'll have the Celtic in there.
Yeah.
Well, I passed my Latin check, so
this isn't technically English yet because it's still a random mix. It's not English till after the Normans have been around for 100 years.
Yeah.
I'm just glad I know all my episodes and ergos.
Yeah. Yeah, because by the time you get to the after the Normans, it's English, because then you've got the Celtic, the Latin, the French, the Anglo-Saxon. So English is just like a melting pot of whoever invaded us last.
Yeah.
up until about midpoint, and when we go around invading everyone else and imposing English on the rest of the world.
See, we were fine. We got all our invasions out the way with by 1066.
Yeah.
One of someone once said to me, the English language doesn't borrow from other languages. It follows other languages down dark alleys, beats them up, and takes their wallets.
To be fair, we do that same thing with cooking over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you're the new immigrants. What's your nicest meal? That's ours. Thanks.
Yes, but that's
Yeah,
because
wasn't it
England
said
has
that like
no
Britain's
good
new national
cuisine.
dish was chicken tikka masala not so long ago?
Yeah. Oh, we just got to wait to figure out what the Poles are the best at. Then we can steal that.
Sausage. Have you never had Polish sausage?
Yeah, but it's
Pretty
not
good.
become like a national.
Yeah.
It'll get to that point where we like the whole nation captains on.
Polish vodka, on the other hand, Zubrowka, is really nice. It's like bison grass vodka.
Anyway,
Let's
back
play
to the trial.
Pendragon.
Season
Guest room.
trial.
Okay, at this point, Saint Iliad is stepping up. Iltiad? God damn old. Having a stammer.
Iltid.
Iltiad.
Say.
That's
ILLTYD.
Iltiad. He's the counsel for the prosecution.
And a literal saint.
Yes, and literally a saint. You've got a bishop, they've got a saint. He
don't
points out
care.
that
I don't
Merlin,
care that they have a
Merlin the
saint.
Enchanter has always been a friend to the king and would never do a thing to hurt the king. And then King Tushu says, Sir Knights, since Merlin is innocent of this, you can aid yourselves by telling who really behind this abduction. Marshal Adolf stands as if to speak, and the king just cuts him off. Again, I say, let the knights speak for themselves.
What is the what was that question that way back when, if we were standard knights, we would have suspicion something.
Pardon?
Can I blame the Saxons?
No, it was suspicious of something. Because they would have.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
No, I've got no idea.
There might be Suspicion Saxon, which is a later one, because at the moment it's Hate Saxon, but later on when the Saxons are sort of
No,
integrated.
it's a thing where you get when you with the character generation. If you are there when the king dies at a place.
That's
Yeah, it
all
was
hate.
Suspicion of... It probably is Suspicion Saxon rather
Yeah.
than Hate Saxon.
But you haven't got it.
No. So we need a scapegoat.
Yep, you can all have a attempt. So, you can each choose an attribute, a skill basically, to attempt to put your best case forward.
All right.
So we'll go left to right. So Gideon?
I'm going to use my compose. It's at 16.
Yep.
10.
Alright,
Pass.
you pass. Okay, so Aria. Loyalty Uther, if you have that, is also...
I don't have loyalty Uther.
No.
Would that not be Loyalty Lord?
He's not technically your lord.
Oh, yeah. This is sort of the first time we've had dealings with Uther himself,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Courtesy or rate, just loyalty, or
I'm
whatever
gonna
else you
use-
think can be might convince the listeners.
Well, obviously dancing is going to work.
Fairy Lore. I know someone has Fairy Lore quite high.
I do. I could
Sort
try
of.
fairy lore.
Yeah. So Savia.
I'm gonna do fairy lore. I'm gonna blame the Fae.
Okay.
No,
Ooh.
I'm going to coin that.
It was the knockers. The knockers did it.
We're coining. Well, I failed, but it's better than a crit fail.
The executioner will start sharpening the axe then for a minute.
Yeah. You know a bit too much about Fairy Lore.
Yeah. So Asta.
Just a little.
I will orate to make my case sound good, but have absolutely nothing of substance. I pass.
Have you considered taking the bar?
Okay. So Cassius, what's your argument?
I
was on mute. I'm going to use my awareness and point out everything we saw, and that we had we searched far and wide for Merlin as much as anyone.
Merlin has been proven innocent.
Yeah.
Oh, the
king thinks Merlin didn't do it.
We're blaming someone else.
That it must have been some trickster in his form, because not even Merlin could withstand the grasp of so many valorous and noble knights.
Yes. We should blame the other knights.
I'll pass that.
The only man with a face passes.
The only man that we gamble with every single time we meet.
Yeah, so again, I'm going to use a courtesy roll to make an elaborate apology, like the failure is mine. Through my ignorance, I should have realized I can only beg for mercy from the king and trust to his justice, and nope. I kind of blather on, just frightened.
Okay. And so Merrick.
I will try. Intrigue is probably my best one at 10.
Honestly, I really wish I just went raid Latin and just baffled them with Latin words.
I crit. Intrigue.
It was the Pope.
It was the Pope.
Did it.
It was a grain all along.
Actually, that might work because Roman Christians and British Christians don't get on.
This is true.
Yeah, so clearly it was a Catholic plot.
I crit my intrigue check.
Yep, okay. Okay. Make my notes there. So, when you're finished, Elad speaks up. These knights have done great deeds for you, my lord. They have good reputation, and in these dangerous times, veteran knights are needed. The Earl of Salisbury gives his word on the honour and trustworthiness of these men.
And women.
And women. Okay, courtesy.
Pass.
Okay.
Courtesy? Okay, I can pass courtesy. I've got 13 in that.
Oh, wait, we're passing a courtesy roll?
Yes! I passed.
I missed it by 1.
I passed.
Ooh.
I'm going to coin that.
Don't bother. It's not that important.
Oh. Never mind.
This just tells you realise this is actually a very dangerous thing for Salisbury to have done. He's committing himself to the cause of the knights, even if Uther finds against him. So he could be dragged down with you when you're inevitably found guilty.
Go well, Roderick.
Yeah. At this point, Father Day stands up. The waterman strides forwards and asks if he would be allowed to speak. Uther nods. He's such a famous, holy man. He's always welcome here. I have investigated these victims myself, and it's been determined that they were without question all ensorcelled by the magic of Merlin. He goes
He's innocent. He's guilty again.
He thinks the king has been wrong to depend upon the son of a devil for advice in all this. The king does not purge his court of all this magic. It will only bring ruin to the king, his family, and of all of Britain. Cast out the son of the devil from your court. Cast him out of Britain.
Oh my.
Everyone is now looking at Uther. Igraine, over the silence you just hear Igraine say, "Kill him." And then
she just wants someone dead.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Can we blame that guy?
Uther finally stands and speaks. I know these men. They have helped me in Britain greatly, and they are an honour to the liege of the Lord of Salisbury. And I know this wise Bishop Dre, the waterman, who has travelled all over the wide world. Bishop Dupacaris, what do you say? Dupacaris replies, no Christian, no, not British, Roman or Aryan, honours the son of the devil. Uther then Then let justice reign. Here is the word of the King of Logris. These men are innocent of treason. They and all with like charges are dismissed and ordered to see Bishop Dracaris for blessing and purification from pagan taint. Furthermore, this court determines that Merlin the Enchanter was behind this, and he is hereby condemned to death by this court and as an exile and traitor to the crown, who has willingly and knowingly harmed the throne. Let this news be sent forth to all the lords and guilds for reading in public places. God bless us all. The court is adjourned.
So, I guess Gideon and I are going to be secret pagans now.
Yeah.
You're being sent for conversion.
You need to hide your pagan taint.
Hide our taint.
Don't let the bishop see your taint.
Yes.
We're the worst.
We are.
The worst is when he says taint during the speech, they look over and we're all giggling. Is there something funny about my pagan taint?
You're lucky I do not have your pagan taint expunged with fire.
Okay, so for the pagans.
So we go to have our taints purified.
This is all the way back to Monty Python again.
Yep.
I'm trying to decide if this should be a spiritual check or a religion check. Probably.
Religion's based too, so.
Yeah, it's probably not fair, is it?
No.
Let's say spiritual and then worldly.
Yeah, spiritual, worldly.
It would be a worldly thing to do to sort of hide your paganism in order to not get.
So we'll start with a worldly check because if you're spiritual, you're going to maintain the fact you're pagan, despite the fact that it will go badly against you.
Yeah. So we will do our best to hide it.
Failed.
Check your spiritual.
Way to go, Merlin.
Well, you're not spiritual.
The Pope just made it hard for all of us.
Ooh, that's perfect.
I crit.
You crit. You're not going to convert from paganism, despite the fact that that's going to go badly for you.
Probably.
Stay strong, brother.
Hell, you're probably not even going to denounce Merlin with that roll.
No.
I don't think I can.
I'm going to write a song about how awesome Merlin is.
Are you sure you don't want to coin that?
I can't. I already used my coin.
Yeah,
I'll coin for you. You can use my coin.
Oh, yeah.
It won't have any there's going to be enough pagans in Britain that you won't be alone in that.
Yeah.
That particular struggle.
Alright, so you're giving me your coin?
Do you want to use my coin?
Well, you get 50 glory out of it, so if you're offering it.
I am.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, standard failure.
Okay, that's fine.
Aw, I would have liked a bit of inter-party conflict.
So, are you two? Are you going to go with the worldly side and say that you're recanting your pagan if you're not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll fake it.
Here we go. It's Silchester Knights.
I'm sure that the party will be able to figure out that the two of us are still pagan.
Pretty much once you're out of here, you're pretty much just going through the motions with the bishop, hitting you with holy water.
Yeah.
Casting the devil out from your soul.
Well, you Christians sure do kneel a lot. I mean, we Christians sure do kneel a lot, don't we?
Lots of kneeling.
What? No shagging on Sunday?
If anyone else wants to check spiritual at this point, while you're being purified?
My knees hurt rather a bit after this.
Pass.
Yeah. Yep. So if you just want to get yourself a check in that.
Yeah. So Cassius, no.
Fail.
So Cassius, check me worldly.
Alright, so...
Please crit.
Good. Regular success.
Right, check your worldly. Okay.
That was his worldly.
That was my worldly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So what, is he faking being a pagan?
Well, he's not that impressed with the whole kind of exorcism ritual.
Oh.
I like this
Back in my day, we used fire.
You're not even going to shackle me? Is this even church?
There's even a comment in the postscript for this bit that do the knights feel railroaded? They deserve to, for they were.
You know what? I do not feel bad about a bit of railroading because there are certain times where you just don't have open world decisions.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it says. Uther is the king, after all. He said they could have been executed for their part in this. They should feel fortunate.
You also need to be aware of when something is a railroading as a character and go with.
Yeah, this is plot railroading. Okay. From now on, you shall be known as the knights who condemned Merlin. That's how you're all known.
Says fuck Merlin.
Well, he did. Well, we did have a good business relationship until he burned us.